Welcome back to another video, y'all, and in today's video I'm going to be going over how to play BANKAI ICHIGO and Bleach Rebirth the Souls. So before I start this video, make sure you go to settings and change your control type to from standard control if you have it to advanced controls. Now keep in mind, everything you will do will have to be done manually instead of automatically, so keep that in mind. So BANKAI ICHIGO is pretty, unique. He has a couple projectiles such as a Getsuga, and he can charge this also to get more damage off of his attacks. And also, he has this special move called Getsuga Aura, which allows him to enhance his Getsuga moves, making him do more damage. And not only more damage to his Getsuga attacks, his normal attacks also do more damage as well. While using Getsuga Aura, it allows you to combine your Getsuga with your strong attacks. Or if you use a light attack into your strong attack, you're able to use Getsuga right after. Now you can do it for about 2 times, like the Getsuga. You can do about 2 Getsugas before it drops and the combo resets. Now let me talk about the basic, essentials in terms of doing combos with BANKAI ICHIGO. Now BANKAI ICHIGO, his moves are really like the full swing strike. That's more of an invincible get off the move, and when you use it, you're invincible and it forces the opponent off of you while doing damage. So it's not really used to extend with combos. But Getsuga Aura allows you to use your strike moves to combo with Getsuga, and allows you to use a flash step in order to get in close. For example, now as you can see, that combo did about 400 damage. All I used was the Getsuga Aura, a Getsuga Slash, and after I got done using my strong attack, and then I teleported flash step and I just continued the combo after there. Now there's other ways to just continue this combo. Even if you don't have Getsuga Aura, you can still just do a regular strong attack into a Getsuga, or if you really want to, you can do the light attack into a Getsuga, or we can go the default route and do the basic combo and then just follow up with the flash step and knock them down. You won't get as much damage, but you don't have to use your Getsuga, or you don't have to use any meter for the Getsuga Aura. Now let's go into his forward strong attack. So his forward strong attack is really a dash. You really want to use it when you're punishing someone. It does 120 damage approximately, depending on who you're going against, I'm pretty sure. But it does about 120 damage, and the move itself is only really used without the Getsuga Aura to just punish certain attacks from a distance, or to close the distance, or however you want to see fit. Now, when you use Getsuga Aura, it links the move into the strong attack. So now you're able to do a strong attack, the Getsugas, flash step, into the whole combo all over again. Now let's go into the evolution and see what we can do next. Now there isn't much of a difference when comparing the normal state into his awakening state, besides increased damage and probably a little bit more defense. But there's one key difference, and that is when his sublimation mode gets all the way up. When he dies, he gets to go into his Vasalorde form. Now in this form, he has access to a couple different things. His light attacks are no longer the same, and so is his strong attacks. His strong attacks are also different. His ability move, instead of a Getsuga, he gets Sarah. And also, the next difference is his abilities. Instead of a Getsuga Aura, he gets I Will Protect You, which is basically like a grab. It's unblockable, and it does a decent chunk of damage. And you already know, Rising Slash is just an invincible get off of me move. Now combos with this Ichigo really varies. Now you can use your light attacks into your strong attacks into your Keycon move, and then you just use a Sonido to follow it up. Or you can just use your strong attacks and then use your Keycon move, and then after that follow it up with the Sonido. Or you can do my personal favorite and use either the light into strong or the strong attacks, and then right after you do either of those scenarios, instead of doing the Keycon move, you would do your Sarah. Now you can't follow up with the Sonido because, as you can see, Kenpachi just blocks it, but it's just the same way it works for your strong attacks. And as you can see, the damage is pretty huge. There's a lot of damage that you get from doing those versions of the attacks. Or overall, this character just does a whole bunch of damage. Now, there are ways in where you can use your reverse meter. Now that was just one example that you can do with the cancels. Now you can do a couple different variations and just find out what works for you just in case. The main way how you want to play Bankai Ichigo is to use your Getsuga whenever you can to just control space. And then once you see an opening move, you could use your forward strong attack to get in close. Make sure when you're using your forward strong attack, you don't press buttons right after because it is blockable. The only way to combo into it is by using Getsuga Aura. Now, like I said, the main way you want to play this character is to use his Getsugas to control the area and control space. And when you get in, use the combos that I've taught you in this guide to, apply pressure. Also, make sure you're using the grab to get some openings on your opponents, so, catch them lacking. Now, that's all for this character guide. I hope you guys liked the video, and have a good one.